Count it all joy, my brethren, when you meet various trials, for you know the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. A diamond is cut deep, but look at the shine.
I still have this image, I imagine, maybe helped by that little photograph of you being 7 years old and doing your paper round. So maybe we talk a little bit about what time did you get up and where did you get your papers? And
the post office was right across the street, so we just ran there, just had a string around and we just go. And you know, I don't know whether it was the T&D or whether it was a paper out of Columbia, and man, I put it in, and you know, I knew exactly where to go. And as you said, now when it was real hot, of course I sometimes a little bit later, but they usually had their papers by 7 o'clock in the morning, just as soon as it was light enough that I could go. And they were so good to me, and especially those that paid me every week. That some of them, I think, kind of would wait 2 or 3 weeks, and it was good when it came. But you know, I like my money. When I do the work, I like my money.
You were doing the paper rounds. You used to come in this area. So what was it?
But the thing was that I could hear singing. These were POW German prisoners of war. And I was a little girl, and of course they were singing and they were being athletic, and I just thought they were terrific. But I was told not to go down the hill, that they were prisoners of war, and a little girl like me shouldn't be down there. And I listened this time. I didn't do like the swings. I still see swings. I still remember. And that's the only beating I ever got. And if I kept my mouth shut, see, I just wouldn't tell every detail. I wouldn't get caught. Just really coach, see if I could get kids so involved that they wanted to be winners. Because now I don't like to lose. But let me say, I told them, let's have a good time. It's all in fun. But if you're having fun, you're going to be a winner. And if you want to win, it comes from within. We were very fortunate. I had horses. I had good kids. You could have taken the team I had and done probably a better job. Well, you can't do better than winning. I'll tell you an instance. We had a kid we were playing softball. It was in the afternoon. Of course, the kid was looking up into the sun. She was trying to catch a pop fly, and somehow she missed it because the ball hit her in the eye. Well, honey, now let me tell you, that's a kid, that's somebody's mama. I mean, that's somebody's child. I said to your Lord, of course, the blood started running. So, of course, we got ice compresses and sat. It was the end of the day. So, of course, I ran right up and called the mom and, you know, told them to come on. Now, you would think the mother would have been irate at me. Why would I have kids out in the afternoon? And it is a thought. You know, maybe I could have played kickball or something. But anyway, we'd always done it. But you know, she was very nice. And you know what my principal said to me? I said, listen, I can switch off. I can do other things. You know, we can play tennis in the afternoon. We don't have to do softball, but the kids like to play softball. So he said, I back you 100%. And I thought, how many people would have probably got sued? You know, in these days and times, I don't know. I've always worked with kids that their parents were so, they backed the teacher. And I mean, I reckon they backed them all. They backed me. They were very good to me.